We've got the scoop on the KC Destinations History Tour. Before we get going, make sure to like and subscribe to Sarah's Scoop. The first stop on this tour is the C.W. Parker Carousel Museum in Leavenworth, Kansas. This museum is home to 3 historically registered carousels. After getting the chance to ride the carousels, I also saw several vintage pianos and organs that the museum has. If you're looking for a unique trip, definitely come visit the C.W. Parker Carousel Museum. The next stop was the National Agricultural Center and Hall of Fame. This museum was chartered in 1960 by Dwight D. Eisenhower and was founded to show the significance of the American farmer. It was so much fun getting to explore Farmtown, USA, which has an old blacksmith shop, schoolroom, and other things that you would find in a historical town right here in Kansas City. Next, I got a little taste of Lansing at the Lansing Historical Museum. As I walked through the museum, I saw artifacts from the Santa Fe Railroad, Kansas State Penitentiary, and local schools. In the West Room, the exhibits change throughout the year, so there's always something new to see. Grand Junction Park was the next stop on my tour. This park is located in Gardner, Kansas, and is the site of 3 historical trails. There were tons of wildflowers and native grasses that made this place beautiful. As I walked through the park, I browsed information panels that talked about the things to see and major points of interest along the historical trails. It was great to see the history, people, and the importance of this region. Lewis and Clark Park is a great place to take a break from the city. Sitting in the park, I could see the Kansas City, Missouri skyline. With over 600 yards of trail, I got to spend my whole day hiking, biking, and enjoying the fresh air. You can even come here to fish along the Missouri River. If you're looking for a fun, family-friendly day trip, the Mahaffey Stagecoach Stop and Farm should be at the top of your list. As I wandered around, I noticed there were so many things to do that were fun, interactive, and educational. Over in the barn, there was also lots of livestock, and there are 2 stagecoaches, one vintage and one replica, that are pulled by the horses. I also got a taste of Lenexa from walking around Legler Barn and Park. The limestone barn is full of artifacts, and after touring the barn, I went outside to see the beautiful park. I truly enjoyed learning a little about Lenexa at this museum and park. As I entered the city of Merriam, I was greeted by beautiful buildings with an amazing fountain display. This building is the Merriam Historical Plaza, where I got to learn all about the beginnings of Merriam. I also enjoyed walking through 12 stations, each one with trivia and facts about the city and its people. I got a look into what it was like when old Shawnee was the only Shawnee. I explored a barbershop, typewriter repair store, a funeral home, and an old grocery store featuring brands we know today in vintage original packaging. This cute little area is close to the family tree nursery and would be a great side outing for the entire family to enjoy. If you've ever had a dream of being a pilot, the Transworld Airlines Museum is for you. This building and hangar are dedicated to all things airplanes, from seats to uniforms to scale models. Here I got to fly in a plane simulator and learn all about the history of the Transworld Airlines. This museum is also home to several rooms that are dedicated with actual airport seats, vintage maps, and real cockpits. Make sure to ask a volunteer to give you a tour of these special rooms. They're the best part. Thanks for watching the scoop on KC Destinations History Tour. For more information or to discover the KC trips, visit kcdestinations.com. For more Kansas City Scoop, go to sarahscoop.com.